Hello everyone, my name is Andy and this is a box. Go figure. This is how a lot of my videos start out. So this is a pre-owned pedal that I purchased off reverb.com, and I was watching the JHS show, and they recently had, it was a little over a week ago I believe, they recently had a live stream with, oh man, I'm going to butcher his name. I want to say it's Eric Matthews, but that doesn't sound right. His first name I don't remember, but Mr. Matthews of Matthews Pedals. And they went through his line of pedals, they did their jams. If you're not familiar with the show, go check it out, it's a blast. But, whoops, oh my. Well, it's not packing peanuts, so that's good. And after hearing a little bit about one of the pedals, I decided to jump on it. And I ended up getting something called the Architect V3, which is a Klon style circuit, but with a lot more features. So the first thing I wanted to point out was I haven't had a lot of pedals that really focus on the presentation. So the box has all these fun designs and it says Matthews Effects. Oh, cool. Got the pedal inside. Oh, I keep forgetting how deep some of these are. It's really not that deep, but anyway, this is the Architect, so it's got your on-off, and I believe this is the boost. So a Klon has three knobs, and honestly I don't remember what they are because I don't pay a lot of attention. And I think on the gold ones, or some of the originals, they're not even labeled. But Mr. Matthews was the first, I believe, to put a 3-band EQ on a Klon style circuit. And how a lot of Matthews effects work is, I believe, is that each switch is kind of like sort of a double pedal where it's like, okay, these three are for this switch and these three are for this switch, or vice versa. Whereas these, I believe it's these five belong to the main switch, and the gain is for the boost. And one thing that's pretty cool is that the second switch is staggered vertically as well as vertically this way. And what he spoke about was just having feet, not even big feet, just having feet on these small switches, potentially tapping both switches, where there are plenty of pedals that are this size that would have two switches. So he just wanted to stagger and make a little more space there, which I think is really smart. Going back to the presentation, yeah, even like the cardboard inside has detail. This is pre-owned, so I did, again, buy this off of Reverb while the episode was airing. I was like, dang it, that looks pretty incredible. Retail for these, okay, so, maybe a sticker? Looks like a sticker. That's pretty sharp. Oh, awesome. Okay, so this is just an ad for each of the pedals that he's got. Got the sticker. This is what, oh, never mind, this is the same thing. I was thinking perhaps it would be a kind of a quick start guide regarding the pedal. So we got the manual. I'm guessing a warranty card. But anyway, I bought this while the episode was airing. Pre-owned, this was $150 plus 7 shipping, so with tax it was like $167. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. But new, these are $189. So this is a Klon style with the 3-band EQ, with the boost. Oh, perhaps it's this one. One of these two is for this switch. But second foot switch, it's got different modes for, different clipping modes for the boost. Or, I'm sorry, clipping for the Klon circuit, as well as the boost, which is pretty cool. Brand new, these are $189 US, which is pretty amazing for something that looks so well built. And there's my favorite piece of the product itself, which is the message on the back. Rick Matthews. Hey, I got it. So you can read that sucker, talking about his unique take on the Klon circuit. And my favorite piece is it gives you just a brief layout of what the controls do. Some of them should be self-explanatory, but hey, it helps. And my other favorite is that it just lets you know that it's 9 volts. It should only take 50 milliamps max, and of course center negative. But the idea, and he says this in the, I can't remember if it's in this, in the JHS live stream. Otherwise, there's a Sweetwater video that he talks about it. If you buy this used, or if you get it from a friend, if it's loaned to you without any of the box or packaging, this gives you an idea of what it is that you're working with. So I'm going to plug it in and we will check it out. So anyway, here's just a full shot of everything. So again, pre-owned pedal, saved about, it was only like 30 bucks off the new price, but it looks new. The rubber feet haven't even been used, which is good because I'll probably put Velcro on it, which I kind of don't want to because it's so pretty, but I'll just do 2 fairly conservative strips above and below. But yeah, just like I say in a lot of my videos, deals are out there. I mean, I probably would have bought it for the same price without the box, but the fact that it's basically new with all the flare and all that good stuff, pieces of flare, all the frou-frou and filler and all that wonderful stuff, nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to get this sucker plugged in. Okay, so we got the Architect plugged in. There we go. Flip off standby there. Clean signal. The bridge pickup of my Les Paul. Everything's down, so we probably should hear nothing. Okay, so the bottom is the bypass switch. Oh boy, that's a long way up for on the output for what do you call it, like an equal gain or whatever. Now, I've never mucked around with a Klon circuit. I know that it is not super high gain, but I was thinking there might be a little more output. But if we do blast it, so anyway, clipping is set to the classic germanium. Okay, give it a boost, gives it a kick. Go figure. So we do have 3-band EQ, which is bass, mid, treble. So we give all that a little bit more without the boost. So if my understanding is correct, you can do the boost independently. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, good. So the only control, go figure, boost is boost. Okay. So I believe you would just call that a clean boost? Oh, it's simply volume. So that's all the boost is. I didn't know if there was any more depth than that. Huh. Cool. So just to give yourself a little oomph otherwise. So back to the pedal itself. It's not an insane amount of gain, but there's plenty of range here. If we go super low. Just gives it a nice light punch. Maybe not quite the sound, but let's what happens if we cut mids a little bit and give it some other stuff. Plenty of low end rumble there. There we go, back on the bridge. Yeah, it's a little harsh, but it's not bad. Let's look at the other clipping. So here's most things at noon with the germanium. I'm going to add more gain. The diode lift. Oh my goodness, you get a lot more level there. That's the only thing I changed. That's way loud. And then silicon on the bottom. Yeah, I think from what I'd heard in videos, this is the one I believe it's supposed to be a little smoother. I think this is the one I'm gonna like the most. But I gotta muck around with it. Sounds cool. My understanding is that there's two clipping types for the boost as well. So clean boost. So we're currently on a silicon boost, but they have something called MOSFET as well. If I switch back. A little bit different reaction there. I don't know. If we go all the way. Yeah, it seems a little more subtle in person than it did on the video, but I want to go back to the main circuit. It's pretty warm. It sounds really cool. And that's still silicon. Let's go to the diode lift. Wow. A lot of punch out of this setting. Germanium. And then silicon on the bottom. Well, anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. If you didn't, go watch another video. There's a lot of stuff out there on it. I believe this was new in 2019. But a surprising amount of features in such a compact box. I'm glad to see that the LEDs are relatively bright. In the videos, they looked kind of dim. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to see if they were on or not. So, again, this is a Klon style circuit. The other thing I should probably do is do a little research on kind of some classic Klon settings. EQ everything at noon, because once again, this is the first of its kind Klon style with a 3-band EQ. And I think I misspoke earlier. Let's see here. I might have originally said Eric Matthews. It's Rick Matthews. So the Architect V3 by Matthews Effects, 189 new. There's a lot going on in this pedal, which is pretty sweet. So enjoy, like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.